This video, from OS College, gives an overview of LibreOffice Writer's File menu. The File menu contains items to create, open, save, print, and export documents. These documents can be taken from or stored in any folder, connected drive, or server that you can access. Writer's File menu is almost identical to the File menu in Calc and Impress, but it has a few unique items. The menu is divided into 8 sections. The 8 sections in the version for macOS differ slightly from the versions for Windows and Linux distros. The first section has 5 items: New, Open, Open Remote, Recent Documents, and Close. New is a submenu that has a list of every type of document that can be created with one of the LibreOffice applications. It also has a Templates item that launches a template dialog. Open launches the standard Open dialog for your operating system. Through it, you can open a document located anywhere in your hard drive or any connected drives. Open Remote launches a Remote Files dialog, where you can connect to remote servers to save and open documents. Recent Documents is a submenu that lists up to 25 of the most recent documents that you opened or created. Close simply closes the document without closing LibreOffice. The second section has 2 submenus: Wizards and Templates. Wizards lists 3 different wizards that guide you through creating various kinds of documents. It also has links to wizards for converting documents in Microsoft formats into open document formats. There is also an item for inserting addresses from another document into a labels document. The Templates submenu has 3 items that launch 3 different types of dialogues. One for opening templates, one for saving the current document as a template, and one for managing current templates. Section 3 has 2 items, Reload and Versions. Reloading the document removes all the items after the last time the document was saved. It is useful if you added several items that you were unsure about and decided not to keep them. When you click Reload, a dialog will appear asking if you want to cancel all changes. It has yes and no buttons. Versions launches a dialog that allows you to create versions of the document and access past versions that you created. You can replace the document, in its current state, with one of the past versions. There are other options that can be done with past versions. Save items are in Section 4. The first time Save is clicked, a dialog that is standard to your operating system launches. This dialog allows you to give it a name, choose what file format it will be in, and choosing where it will be stored. Subsequent times you click Save, the document's changes will be made permanent. Save As allows you to create a new document based on the document that you are currently working on. Clicking it launches a dialog that is almost identical to the Save dialog. It allows you to give the new document a new name, a different format, and you can store it in a different folder. Once the Save button in the dialog is pressed, the newly created document will replace the one it was based on in the document window. Save Remote launches the Remote Files dialog that is covered in the Open Remote section of this webpage. You can save a document to a remote server. Save a Copy is almost identical to Save As. However, the newly created document doesn't replace the one it was based on your screen. Instead, it simply stores the document in the folder you have chosen, and you can return working on the document you have been working on. Clicking Save All saves all open LibreOffice documents. It is only active when multiple unsaved documents are open. The next section has Checkout, Cancel Checkout, and Check-in. This will be visible if you are using the macOS version. You won't see it in Windows or a Linux distro. Unless you are editing a document stored on a Content Management Interoperability Services server. The 3 items allow you to check out a document, so others can't make changes on it while you are working on it. They are active only when a document that is stored on a CMIS server. Section 6 has items for exporting. The section in Writer has an Export As submenu that offers items that are not in sections in Calc and Impress. It also has unique items in the Send submenu. Export is very similar to Save As. It launches a dialog that allows you to create a new document, give it a new name, and choose where to store it. The key difference is in the formats. The formats are not text editor formats, such as docx. They are as follows: XHTML, Portable Document Format, EPUB, JPEG, PNG, and Writer Layout XML. This submenu has two choices for PDFs and two for EPUBs. The two directly choices will create a document without make changes to the export settings in a dialog. They simply launch the export dialog discussed in the export section in this webpage. The Send submenu has three sections compared to one that is in Calc and Impress documents. The email and send via Bluetooth are common to all the applications. The submenu in Writer also has items for creating a master document, outlining, and creating and sending auto abstracts. Preview in web browser will show the document in your default web browser. The document will be shown in basic HTML. Section 7 has items for printing. You can launch a print dialog with Print. Print Preview shows how the document will look when it is printed. The last item launches a dialog that allows you to examine and change printer settings. The Properties and Digital Signatures section can launch a dialog that allows you to see various properties for the document that you are working in. The Digital Signature submenu allows you to sign the document digitally, through a certificate issued by a certificate authority, or sign a PDF. This is the last section in the macOS version. Windows and Linux distros have an Exit LibreOffice item in the last section that will close all open LibreOffice applications. macOS users can find a Quit LibreOffice item in the LibreOffice menu that does the same thing. The File menu in LibreOffice Writer is the key access point for users to open, create, save, export, and print documents. Many of these items can also be found in various toolbars, such as the Standard toolbar and the Taskbar at the bottom of the document window. This video is one of several that gives an overview of LibreOffice Writer. There are also videos that cover the items in the File menu more in depth at oscollege.com. The OS College YouTube page is also a great place to find many videos about LibreOffice. Please click subscribe and like in this video, and you will receive notifications about future videos. Also check out the OS College Facebook and MeWe pages.